Because what's Sony making right now? Uncharted?
No, that's Naughty Dog.
Oh, that's Naughty Dog. But Sony's not even making games anymore.
That's because they got...
From, like, in-house, you know what I mean? And they should.
Well, stuff like Naughty Dog and Insomniac and stuff, that's a first-party developer.
Yeah, I suppose. But, like, this has the humor and kind of stuff in it, like a Ratchet and Clank. People would... I think this could be good if they redid it. Also, since it's a Sony game, I don't understand why none of them are, like, on the network. I get maybe low sales back in the day, but fucking that game 1, which was fucking abysmal, is on the network. Something like this you could put on the network for easy.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there. Fucking code's probably just sitting around. Obviously it is if they ported it to fucking PSP.
Well, like, with something like that, I wonder how much real, like, interest that there is. Like, I don't recall many people, like, online, like, forums and Reddit and stuff like that being like, oh, we want Ape Escape on the network. Like, I don't recall seeing a whole lot of that.
Well, comment below what you guys think of Ape Escape, because I'm curious. Because, like I say, I love this game. I went and played it, I believe, last year, and it took me a fucking 3 weeks to, like, get to where I was, where I have, like, 6-7 levels where I still got monkeys to do. What other games can we think of from back then that were kind of different? What do you got? Any console.
What do you mean by different?
Like, this made DualShock mandatory. Medieval was one of the first, like, darker games that I ever played. You know what I mean? What are other games like this that kind of just went away?
Like franchises that, like, died off?
Yeah, that you're like, that are kind of weird to you. Different.
Well, I guess one franchise that's not around anymore that I see a lot of people want back, and I wonder why it's not back yet, is Crash.
Crash? Absolutely Crash.
Because I'm gonna date this video.
That's fine.
We're recording this on the day PlayStation Experience 2015 was earlier today, and the guy started the show came out with a shirt that had Crash on it.
Oh, see?
So people were thinking, oh shit, they're gonna like announce they got the Crash license back. They're gonna put Crash in something. They're gonna make a new Crash game, and then no.
And then no.
Nothing happened.
Which is really weird because he was like the mascot.
Yeah. And then he's so like diluted and
yeah, he's not the same as he ever was. I personally don't think he's been the same since Naughty Dog lost him. Not lost him. I think they gave him up.
Yeah.
So that was after 3. Yeah. Technically, they made 1, 2, 3, and then they made Crash Team Racing. Mm-hmm. And those were... I'll even say Wrath of Cortex or Return of Cortex, whatever that 4th one was, that first PS2 one. That one was okay.
Yeah.
It was pretty the same, but it wasn't bad.
It was pretty good.
And then you get into like Twinsanity, which was abysmal.
Yeah. Crash Nitro Kart, which sucks ass.
Nitro Kart, Tag Team Racing, which was just Double Dash, and I think it came out like after Double Dash, so it was like trying to capitalize. Yeah.
And then all those shitty ones that were on the 360.
Mind Over Mutant and trying to think what the other one was. And with the tiki masks or whatever the fuck they were.
Yeah, those were trash.
I have them. I
Trash.
have like every Crash game, and they were pretty bad.
But like that's one that I see a lot of people constantly want back. Is like they want Sony to buy back the license for Crash.
I wonder,
get it back from like Activision or whoever holds it now.
I don't know who owns it right now.
But a lot of people want Sony to get it back, and they want a new like actual Crash game.
I wonder, like, since they're big leagues now, I wonder what do you think Naughty Dog could do with it now? Say they get it back. I don't know if they'd even want it back. You know what I mean? Because it's.
I don't think they would. Because
it's not them anymore.
Yeah, they've got. Well, I mean, you know, you never know.
You never know. That's true.
Don't want to like speak for them or whatever, but I think they kind of.
Which is weird. Maybe he was wearing the Crash shirt because I think it's the 20th anniversary of Crash.
It was either that or the fact that PlayStation itself turned 15.
Yeah, that's good. That could be.
But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. If you were to give the license back to Sony and Sony handed it off to a competent developer that they have, like, I don't know. Like if Naughty Dog wanted to do it again.
Naughty Dog or...
If like, it's another one I'm trying to think of. If like Santa Monica wanted it for some reason.
Yeah, because why not?
I think, you know, if they stuck to the you know, Crash formula, I think they could do okay.
Yeah, that's true. Crash didn't even cross my mind. I don't know, I got on that tangent, so I'm like, where's another fucking Dino Crisis? I don't know how many people would want that.
But, it had a sequel that was just on the PSP, I think, but, like, Parasite Eve comes up a lot.
Parasite Eve, and then there's Parasite Eve 2, and then the PSP version is the third birthday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's another one that just kind of...
Yeah, we played that one briefly, didn't we?
Yeah, actually, I really like Parasite Eve 1. It's a really good game.
Do you play further?
A little bit further.
Fucking monkey!
The Parasite Eve is really good. I hear Parasite Eve 2 is kind of a drop-off in quality. And I don't know, I haven't read much into the third birthday.
The third birthday was like... I don't know, I don't want to say it was like a remake, but I think it was a different point of view of the first one. I think. This is the one I've already got to. Oh, God, fuck! I'm talking too much, but that's something we don't really do on these videos anymore, is talk, so there we go.
I remember on the subject of, like, game franchises or licenses being handed off to new developers, it's probably gonna come off as like a humble brag. I really don't want it to though, but and this is gonna be kind of name dropping too. But
that's fun.
When I was at SGC, I was at the Super Best Friends panel.
Yeah.
And during their Q&A, I got up and I asked.
Oh, did you ask? I don't know this story.
Yeah, I asked Matt if there was one game development studio, any of them, that you would want to handle a new Punisher game, which one would it be? And he said Jaeger, the guys that did that Spec Ops: The Line.
Oh, okay, sure.
And I remember, like, thinking about it a bit, and, like, with the way that they handled the story in Spec Ops: The Line, which is, like, the far and away best part of that game, I think they could pull off a Punisher game pretty well.
Yeah, I can see that.
Even if it was...
What universe is he? Marvel?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that could be fun.
So that's like another thing that I've been like thinking of is like dead gaming franchises, if they were to, or even just any other licenses that have been around before, if they were to hand them off to some random developer, like which one would it be?
Yeah.
Which one would you want it to be? Yeah.
That's a good one. Were you super nervous when you talked to him?
Not entirely. That's a big fish.
Okay. I want you to experience this part.
With paddles?
Yeah, just full sticks. I fucking hated this part as a kid.
Go so fast.
I think it was just because I wasn't used to that DualShock, but having to fucking both sticks to move different oars fucking pissed me off.
Let me get this real quick. Yeah. Whoops. Son of a bitch, dick ass. Okay. My hand? Okay.
I guess what I really want from game developers is more things like this, more original IPs. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'd love a new...
It's tough to sell publishers on new IPs.
Oh yeah.
Because they're, especially now, they're a really big risk.
Wait, something? Yeah, you can.
Oh, I got you now, bitch.
Got you, monkey.
From that too.
No.
Oh,
I think that's just aesthetic.
I'm supposed to do that.
You hit him with your stun club.
Oh. I didn't even think I hit him. Hit! Oh, come on. Get your bitch ass down.
And I get that that's a nice wall there.
Yeah.
Oh, I get... Look at that rainbow! What other franchises do we want back? I want another... Well, that's really hard, because, like...
I want another Dark Watch.
That game was fucking fun as hell.
I'm still mad we never got another one.
I'm personally a little mad that, like, it didn't take off like we thought it would, because I wanted to finish that game real bad.
We found, wasn't it one night we were here playing it, and we looked it up and we saw there was, like, footage of a second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes me mad there was a second Dark Watch, because that game was cool.
And see, this is the hard part for me, because, again, this will be dating, but I always wanted another Psychonauts. And now we're getting that.
And now it's coming. In 3 years.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, it is coming.
I'm excited for that, but at the same time, I'm, like, nervous for it, because I hope it can keep its same charm.
I think it will. They're bringing back a lot of people that worked on the first one.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. I remember I woke up the day after the Game Awards.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I now live in a world where Psychonauts 2 is a thing.
Yeah, right?
What a world to live in.
Also, what? Your health in this one is cookies?
Mm-hmm.
What is this fucking yellow, orange, red splash? Looks like a fucking sloth.
I don't know. It's another thing that I've been noticing. The UI is not that great. Like the HUD.
Not really.
But, I mean, what could they do, really?
Yeah.
I mean...
I think it got cleaner in the other ones.
Yeah. I mean, for a game like this, which kind of, like, broke a new mold with its control layout...
Yeah.
I really feel like they kind of had to have the buttons on screen so people could know what's up.
That's true.
But they could have designed that health bar a lot better.
The health bar could have been better. You could have dimmed out the buttons a little bit better instead of having them bright there.
Yeah, probably made them smaller too. Well, people didn't have HD displays back then, so...
Even like on my
big.
old TV, it still takes up a lot of real estate.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else you got out there that I wanted?
Yeah, I want another Dark Watch.
Where's another Urban Rain?
I want another Darkness. I want Darkness 3.
Are we never getting that?
I highly doubt it.
Who owned it? Is it THQ? No?
No. Shit, I can't remember. But, yeah, we're pretty much not getting another one of those.
We should, because 2 left on a pretty big hangout, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, depending on which ending, I guess.
Yeah. You know what else we're not getting? Which I kind of wish we would get more of it, because I've started to actually kind of like the games a little bit, is, I just lost the name.
Is that the fucking worst?
Fuck. You know, the first one you play is War. Second one you play is Death.
Darksiders.
Darksiders, yeah. Because I started playing Darksiders 1. And that game's actually really good.
Do they know the story of the first time we played Darksiders?
Oh yeah, I've told it multiple times.
Have we? Okay.
But yeah, Darksiders 1 is like really good. I haven't played much of 2 yet, but I don't know. I would have liked because it was modeled after like the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
Like you played as War, you played as Death. And what are the other two? Like Pestilence and Famine or something?
Something like that.
I thought Pestilence or whatever would have been a really cool one because that's like disease or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I would like to see what they could have done with that. But that one did belong to THQ, and that franchise is super up in the air right now.
Well, we could talk about the other big one that we both want. That's up on your shelf there. We want some Time Splitters.
Yes.
We want some Time Splitters.
I want Time Splitters 4.
We want that fucking real bad.
Real bad.
Like, I would even, and this is weird, hard to say, I would rather even that than fucking Psychonauts 2. And that says a lot, because I fucking want Psychonauts 2 so bad.
Yeah, I would love to have Time Splitters 4, because Time Splitters Future Perfect is probably one of my favorite games of all time.
And we've heard your cries from when we played the other ones. We're playing those too.
Yeah, Future Perfect was great. Actually, just the other day, yesterday even, saw a update post from Time Splitters Rewind. So that's still a thing that's happening.
Is that the remakes of the first 3? Or ports or whatever they were supposed to be?
I don't know how far they're going. I think they're working on, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they're upscaling, not upscaling, but completely redoing 2, I think.
Well, 2 was considered, until, like, one of the better ones.
Yeah.
It's not 1.
I can't remember if they're doing 1 or 2. It would definitely be easier to start off by remastering 1, because there wasn't a whole lot to that one.
No, that one was...
So that one would be pretty easy to do.
And
well, not easy. But,
we will play that one. Eventually. Maybe even as a quick dump. I wouldn't mind doing that one, because 1 we can get through pretty quick.
Yeah. Oh, I just had another name of franchise on my head. And we started talking about Time Splitters, and now I forgot.
Well,
Because I was talking about Time Splitters.
Fucking monkey shot me in the head. Bitch.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
What do you got?
The one that's dead. The one that was dead before it was even born.
Huh?
Silent Hills.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and get your fuck Konami out of the way.
I will never stop being mad about that.
PT was so good.
We're gonna get Kojima and Del Toro, and they had, I can't remember his name, but he was like a really famous like horror and surreal like artist.
Oh really?
He was collaborating with them on
I didn't know that.
Yeah, long after it was announced dead, Guillermo del Toro made like a Facebook post saying like, this guy was gonna work with us in Silent Hills, and now you don't get to see it.
Oh, see, that's shitty. Don't do that shit.
Well, he was doing it as like I wish we could have.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, don't just fucking tell me that you were gonna do this.
If anyone was gonna do that, it would be Konami themselves.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Konami. Ugh.
Where is another Juggernaut?
That's something nobody wanted in the first place.
You don't know that. You don't know what people want. People probably want us to go back to it. You posted that on Twitter. Who besides me wanted it?
It was Levi.
Levi wanted it? Levi, you're a good man if you're watching this episode. Shoutouts to you.